State Champs Game Time Live presented by Alta Equipment Company. Alta knows when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Do you have a big project? Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Warrior Hockey. Find the right Warrior gear for your high school athlete. Visit www.warrior.com to locate your nearest hockey retailer. And by Lawrence Technological University. You can recruit yourself at ltuathletics.com. Well, good evening. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. We've got a treat for you here tonight. Along with my broadcast partner, Mike Ivesel, I'm Sean Belegian, and welcome to USA Hockey Arena, where, Mike, people are walking around the stands right now with a shirt that says, "A rivalry like no other." And I'm not going to argue too much with that. Catholic Central and Brother Rice getting together tonight in MHSAA hockey action.
Yeah, as we were just saying before we came on air, I don't think there's anywhere else we'd rather be. It's the third year that Alta and Warrior has put us here for this game. And what an atmosphere for the JV game right before it. I think it was sold out. Can't wait to get this one started.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that you brought it up. Thanks to our friends at Alta and Warrior. Without them, none of this is possible. But, Mike, we got a dandy here tonight. Let's start with the visitors from Brother Rice and take a look at some of those keys to a game here.
Absolutely. Well, I think one of them that we came up with was that the youth on defense, as they step out on the ice here. They got a couple sophomores back there. How are they going to handle this rivalry and this atmosphere? How are they going to handle when the pucks get deep and that CC pressure that we saw against Heartland comes at them?
Well, and you know, one of the things that we were talking about with these keys to the game as well, Mike, is emotion is a big time factor. Don't let the moment become too big. You're a hockey player at Brother Rice for a reason. Own the moment as opposed to letting the moment own you.
Absolutely. We'll probably see those young kids struggle a little bit. As I was talking to you earlier when I said everyone thinks they're good until they got 3,000 fans screaming at them, right?
And for the home team, the Catholic Central Shamrocks, a lot of the same thing that we talked about Brother Rice comes into play. Listen, you've got a crazy crowd here tonight. It's packed. Guess what? Keep your emotions in check.
Absolutely. I think they have 5 returners that played every game, 1 that played sparingly, another one that played 1 game. They have never played in a game like this with their home crowds. Their families are in town for the holidays. This is something different. Don't let the emotions get the best of you.
Well, as you mentioned, Mike, we were here just a year ago. An unbelievable atmosphere. Quite frankly, I didn't think that we could top that atmosphere. And you know what? Tonight, that's exactly what happened. There are more fans here. It is louder here. Everybody is fired up for this game. And first and foremost, let's get this out of the way. You're talking about year in, year out, 2 of the premier hockey programs in the state, led by coaches. We'll start with Kenny Chappett first. Won multiple state championships at Brother Rice. Of course, Catholic Central. Brandon Kalinicki came home. He was a star player here. Went and played at the University of Michigan. And obviously doing a heck of a job winning multiple state championships with the Shamrocks.
Absolutely, and it's the same thing. You get in a game like this, both guys have been in this rivalry. They've got to keep their emotions in check, make sure not only that their players stay on pace, but make sure they keep their game plan in place.
Brother Rice, of course, in that very familiar orange jersey with the brown pants and the orange socks. And that noise that you hear that's ringing in my ears, they're about to announce the starters for Catholic Central in their familiar white and blue jerseys. night before Thanksgiving. Yeah, this has become a tradition here at USA Hockey Arena to have these two teams get together, and it's a pleasure to be with you again, my friend. This should be a dandy tonight, as the game was last year. Both teams unbeaten, as you can see on the screen. Convincing wins for both teams. Of course, if you're new to this wonderful thing, high school hockey, let me tell you, there was a rearrangement of the divisions all across the state. Catholic Central didn't have to move, they're still Division I. Brother Rice didn't have to move, they're still Division II. But pay no attention to the Division I, Division II thing. These are two teams that year in, year out can make the argument that they're the best in the state regardless of division.
Absolutely. These are two programs that kids line up to play for, and we're going to see a bunch of them. If you're into local amateur hockey, be it the 04, 05, 06, 07 level, you're going to notice a lot of names and a lot of faces out here. To some of those top kids in the state are on this sheet of ice tonight.
Well, we'll start with the goaltenders here tonight. The visitors from Birmingham, Brother Rice, are starting their senior goaltender, Braden Ingram. And for the home team, they are starting their senior goaltender, Luca Narado. Underway, Catholic Central and Brother Rice. Catholic Central moving the puck across the zone into the Brother Rice zone. That's cramped in with an early shot. Opportunity in front! Oh, that just went wide. A dangerous opportunity there for Brother Rice, and Ingram had to be very careful in his net.
And that all started, Sean, on an easy out from the CC team out of their zone with the breakout. Brother Rice sat back a little bit, 3 passes, and we got a scoring chance down at the other end.
Quick change here. The Wantuck line comes out. Ryan Wantuck, number 11, going to take this draw in the offensive zone. Just underway. So glad you could join us wherever you may be tonight. Along with Mike Aviso, my name is Sean Belegian. Draw one by the Shamrocks, in behind the net. Mucking it up behind the net, brought down. Good play to get the puck out into the neutral zone, and Peter Rosa tries to get something going before he's rubbed off the puck. Now quickly the other way. Here come the Shamrocks again, near wing, into the corner. Circling the net, stops, waits, is Wantuck. Wantuck still battling, finally controlled by Brother Rice, and we're going to get a penalty, Mike.
Yeah, that was a couple hard hits down there by the defense. It looks like they're taking number 5, Crawford, to the box. Looks like a high hit. He got it up there, but there was a lot of hard work going down on the boards. That forecheck by CC that we saw in the Heartland game was coming after him.
Heck of a shift there by number 11, Ryan Wantuck. Really held the puck for a while, crisscrossing back in behind the net.
Absolutely. Had a chance to watch a lot of him in the NBHL this year. He's going to be someone to be reckoned with his size, speed, and skill.
Landon West is another young man that you have to certainly keep an eye on. He's taking the draw for the Shamrocks. West wins it back. Catholic Central showing some patience now. Far wing, shot, score!
Oh, and who did you just say? Landon West is someone we're going to have to talk about. And he snipes it top shelf off the umbrella setup on the power play. Patience, make the pass, wide open. That's kind of like Ovechkin. That's his house over there on the power play. He sits there. It's usually a one-timer. This time he accepted that pass and just snapped it top shelf.
8 seconds into the power play opportunity. The play starts with West, Mike, and ends with West.
Absolutely, and our senior defenseman, Bronze, sets it up over there to the top of the umbrella, and here we go.
Now here comes Brother Rice. Luke Saka trying to get something going. Puck comes out in front. Oh, dangerous bounce, and I think we're going to get a penalty right there.
All right,
taking a big hit is Caden Ramos, the junior.
That was a little bit behind the play. A little bit high. Something that's going to get called all day. That was easy. And on those, you got to watch it. CC had a nice little rush going forward, took him right out of it.
Rice is going to counter with their top line. Mike, it might be the best line in the state. Cassidy, Marone, and Rosa. Rosa going to be playing on the point. Draw one forward. Cassidy sends it back to the point. Rosa on the near point, number 10. Rosa waits. Plays catch now. Rosa at the point. Throws it behind the net to Marone. Cassidy in front. Swings it wide, and Catholic Central with an opportunity the other way. Here's Ivesil. Ivesil stopped. Rebound lay there for a moment. Now it's whistled dead.
That was a heads-up play by number 9, Dell. He got the puck. He showed patience. Ivesil took off, and he was off to the races. Tried to go 5-hole, it looks like. His speed pulling away here. Is it 5-hole? He tried. He had it. It closed real quick. These goalies are too fast nowadays for that one.
In case you're wondering, let's get it out of the way right now. Yes, that is Michael's son. Here, now we don't have to mention it again.
No more.
A minute 25 seconds remaining in this power play opportunity. Catholic Central scored on the power play. Marone looking to do the same. Nice crossover. Big stop there by Narado. Puck gets to the line and out.
Nice shot by Marone using the D as a screen. Narado went down, made himself big. Good save.
Coming the other way now. Rice. D-man leads the rush. Over to Marone. Mix up there. Puck gets into the neutral zone. 50 seconds remaining in this Brother Rice power play opportunity. Rosa on the puck. Keep an eye on number 10. He was our player of the year last year. And here's Cassidy with an opportunity. Cassidy with that big frame gets a shot away. Narado closes the door.
I have a feeling one of those young defensemen is going to have a talk when he gets back. You can't let one of the better players in the state behind you there. And a great use of his big body to fend him off and get that shot.
37 seconds remaining. Coming out to take this draw. Brendan Beef, the sophomore for the Warriors. He wins it back. Shot from the high slot. No. Cleared away by West, and it's going to go all the way down the ice. Time for perhaps one more rush here for the Warriors. Over the line. Sending it in deep, giving chase. Nice play to send it back the other way, but picked off by the Shamrocks to the line, not out. Kept in by Rice, now working it down low. Near point, trying to send it in deep, nobody there. Giving chase down there is Schwartz. Now on the puck is George. George gets rubbed out by number 8, Charlie Hamilton. That's a big body down there, pinning him against the boards. And I think we're going to get a penalty on this, Mike, a hold.
I think they're calling Hamilton for the hold there. Of course, we can't hear it, but a lot of times you'll have the ref out there telling you, let him go, let him go. He clearly did it.
By the way, Alto Equipment Company knows when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alto Equipment partners with the biggest names in construction to provide the state of Michigan with industry-leading service and support. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA, A-L-T-A. Rice stays on the power play. Catholic Central with a chance to get it out, and they do. Skating it out is Colin Dell. Dell down the near wing trying to rag off some sections. Rosa takes it away. Rosa comes the other way. Near wing to Marone. Marone back in front to Rosa. Shot! Mid-slot. Blocked on the way there. I think that was Ivesil with the block. Rosa now throws it into the corner. Tight box for Catholic Central. Rosa holds on to the puck. Gets it to Marone. Marone with a backhand. Just a wide.
Life's going to be difficult if these guys get too many power plays with this line out here.
Rosa throws it down low. That's Ramos. Back behind the net, looking for Cassidy in front, but they get it knocked away. Try to backhand it out, and they do. Nice job by Colin Dell sticking with it, Mike, to get that backhand out and get the change.
As you know, getting it over that blue line and out is very important, especially on the power play. They needed to get a change.
Rosa with some speed now. Still on the puck. Around the net. Head up. Looking. looking, waiting, weaving, shot. Oh, big screen in front. Another opportunity up high and wide.
Well,
boy, you can tell what they want to do. They want to get big 21 Jack Cassidy down there to give that screen, Mike.
I was going to say, we've seen this story before as Rosa was winding it up there. In fact, we were talking about it earlier. He comes around, he likes to come up the blue line, cut towards the middle. He shoots like a man, and that one didn't miss by much. What'd you say, that OHL shot?
Yep. Heath wins the draw. Rice with control. Valaire on it. Now an opportunity for Catholic Central to get it out, and they do. It's Galda. Nathan Galda sends it the other way, number 16. 25 seconds remaining in this power play. Shamrocks on top, 1-0 here. First period action at USA Hockey Arena. Rubbed off the puck now. Friel with an opportunity to get it out, and he does. Griffin Friel. Of course, his brother Garrett played on the team last year.
You
and
say
Garrett's
Friel
watching in Colorado right
in
now.
Pueblo, playing
Yes.
juniors out there. It's great to have him and some of his teammates watching the game. I got a little excited there. I hear Friels, I'm thinking meat stick and jerky. I didn't mean to talk over you, but it is an advantage when a team can put out third and fourth liners to kill the penalties, and you can save some of your energy on those top two lines.
A good kill there by Catholic Central. We're at 5 apiece now. 11-10 to go here in this first period. Shamrocks on top, 1-0. Rice is going to send it in deep and get a partial change. Play at the line. Upended now. An opportunity. West out in front. Nice sliding play by the defender, but back out in front. Puck just gets out of the line. Boy, West was there, but the defender, I apologize, they didn't catch a number, Mike. Went down, sprawled out, and got a piece of that, Mike.
Absolutely. We got to give Dell credit. That defenseman, great play to shut it down. He didn't, but Dell didn't get frustrated. He stuck with it, still attempted to make that pass. Scoring chance as it came out, but Brother Rice got it over the blue line. Right now, Rice is carrying a little bit of this play due to those power plays. Let's see if CC can get some of this momentum back.
Andrew Lindsay, number 24, going to take this draw. One back by Dell for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks with an opportunity to outlet, and they do. Throw it into the neutral zone, nearly a home run pass, but the Shamrocks control. Send it near side now. Back behind the net. Two Shamrocks back there. Puck comes out in front, thrown towards the net. Opportunity for Rice to skate it out now. That's Schwartz. Schwartz with a lot of real estate. He's going to carry it along the half boards and take it away by the Shamrocks. Coming the other way now. Catholic Central in transition. That is Schmidt. Schmidt gets upended high slot. Puck goes into the corner. Rice with control. Evan Murphy, one of those young defensemen that we talked about.
A few guys getting their initiation to this series with some big hits here already.
Comes out into the center ice area, an opportunity for the Shamrocks. Left there, long shot. No problem for Ingram, throwing it aside. Wing-to-wing pass intercepted by the Shamrocks. That's Devich, number 15, KC Devich. Now here come the Shamrocks again. On the puck, backhand out in front. Nice job sweeping that away. It's Johnny Kuntz. 9:20 to go here in this first period, icing the call on Brother Rice. Hey, Warrior Hockey is proud to support Michigan high school hockey, players, coaches, and parents that love this great game. To support a Michigan company and find the right Warrior gear for your high school athlete, visit warrior.com to locate your nearest hockey retailer. Warrior Hockey is made for this.
Now these players are going to have to be careful here. These refs are calling it tight on these icings. That one couldn't have been 6 inches over the red line, and they called it. It's going to make it difficult because you know these guys are not going to just give you that red line, Sean.
Montuck going to take this draw, wins it back. Griffin Field just shoots it in deep. Battle down there, controlled by the Shamrocks. Back to the point. Now Senator back in deep. 1-0, Shamrocks on top. Spinning in behind the net is Urbane. In the near corner now. Puck comes out in front, look out. Opportunity for the Shamrocks. Could get a shot away, but kept in once again by Griffin Friel. Friel's been able to keep a few pucks in at the line, Mike.
Absolutely. He's playing it tight there his senior year. This is the game they look forward to. He wants to have a big game, and it started out well for him.
Boy, this line doing a good job keeping Rice hemmed in their own end. Wantuck down there, working along with number 16, Nolan Galda.
I think we might have to ask them to cycle in the other corner next period because we can't see that corner. So we apologize, guys.
Puck gets out into the neutral zone, and finally an opportunity for Brother Rice to get a change. Catholic Central is going to have wholesale changes as well. Here's West with speed. West coming down that near wing. Going to stop and turn. Wait for his mates to catch up. Back to the point. Oh, a deflection out in front. Ingram had to be careful there. Now an opportunity for Rice. Here's Marone. Marone leaving 1-on-2. Cassidy asks for the puck. Gets the shot. Narado had to be careful there, sending out his blocker.
And every time 13 and 10 come down the ice, that's a scoring opportunity, Sean.
Puck kept in. Cassidy keeps it in with that long reach, throwing it over to Rosa. Puck deflected. Catholic Central with an opportunity to clear, and that is going to go the length for icing.
Well, I mean, I think the CC coaches might have disagreed with that offside call. It was close. I've got to say, something we're going to want to watch with these young defensemen is there's nothing bigger than a turnover at your own blue line. We saw a couple that kept it alive for that Rice. And when you're turning the puck over with 13 and 10, that's dangerous.
You know, Mike, we have a real good vantage point here. I thought Cassidy used every inch of that long range to keep it in.
I thought there was the puck had a piece of that blue.
Catholic Central with an opportunity to get it out. They do. Sending it right back in is Brendan Beath, and then punched right back into the Warrior zone. 7 minutes to go here in this first period. Catholic Central scored early, and since then, some back and forth. Look out, opportunity in front. Big stop there by Lindsay. Oh, Lindsay had to come up big right on his doorstep. Score! Big rebound comes out. And
Grons. We're just going to call him Grons with a quick shot from the point. Sean, we've talked about it. Forecheck. That whole play started by a big check in the corner right here. We'll call him Ivesil. The puck's going to come around, and what do we get? We get it. The puck turned over. It's going to come out to the blue line here. Boom, forecheck. Look at the speed. Ivesil with the chance. Tell you what, since the first short side goal, the goalie's really stepped up. Rebound comes out, and that was a no-doubter once it came out there, Sean.
Nothing he could do. He's had two big stops on Ivesil, but a big rebound comes out, Mike, and they bury it.
Absolutely. You got to be able to bury those. Goalie's down. He's the senior. Cool as a cucumber. Just put it top shelf.
Nate Gronzelski with the goal. An assist going to number 19, Sebastiano Ivesil.
There's another shift to that
Shamrocks
fourth
on
line.
it again, 2-on-2. Good job going down and getting a piece of that puck. As the puck comes out into the neutral zone, jumping on it there, Big Rogowski. He's a good-looking junior for this Shamrock team. Oh, puck into the netting, and it's going to be called. Hey, every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. And officials are needed now more than ever. Just go to mhsaa.com for more information, because without officials, it's just practice.
Hey, and it's a good thing during the high school games to read that, because they could use some high school, some young kids to get started early being officials, and then they can grow into that position, and maybe one day they're doing this game right here.
Wantuck thrown out. Galda takes the draw. Won by Catholic Central, quickly thrown back in. On his backhand down there is Wantuck. Buck goes into the corner, and Rice gets a chance to come the other way. Here's Rosa. He's got a 2-on-1. Marone, score!
Sean, we're going to see a lot of that this year. And we've said it, every time you come down with 10 and 13, Rosa and Marone, it's going to be a scoring opportunity. What do you do there? Do you let Rosa shoot that puck? Starts right away. Hamilton got caught, a nice pass. The defenseman tried to get it, and there's a no-doubter here. I mean, Marone and Rosa have two of the best shots in the league. They can put it wherever they want, and from that close, that's going to be a tough stop for any goalie.
I'll say it again, and this is no disrespect to anybody. That might be the best line in the state, Mike. When you're talking about Marone and Rosa and Cassidy, that might be the best line in the state.
Absolutely. And when we go back to last year, one of the big things that happened to Rosa, even though he became player of the year, when Marone went down, that line changed. It changed that team. It's great to see them back. It's great to see a young kid bounce back from an injury like that.
2-1 now. Home run stretch pass misses, and called for the icing are the Shamrocks. So the draw comes deep into the Shamrock zone. Brother Rice with a little momentum now. Mike, as you well know, there's no substitute for speed in the game of hockey, and that tap line showed a little speed, creating that 2-on-1.
Absolutely. Rosa was right next to the defenseman. 3 strides later, he's ahead of the play. Him and Marone down on that 2-on-1. Not much you can do there.
Buck gets in the line, but not out. Catholic Central with another opportunity, kept in once again. That's Haji keeping it in twice. Good job by the blue liner. Finally, Catholic Central's going to send this out. Get a chance to regroup. 4:50 to go, first period. Opportunity in front, boy. Another deflection out in front. Ingram's had to make some big stops in tight as well, as a penalty is going to be called here on the cross-check.
And I don't think there's any good time to take a penalty, but fresh off a goal, full of momentum, a penalty that, hey, easy to call with the cross-check to the back, and you're going to put 13 and 10 and 21 back out on the ice here. We just declared them the top line in the state, and we're going to give them a 5-on-4. We're making it difficult on ourselves if you're CC. Brother Rice is playing the game right now. I love their patience. They're not panicking when they're down 2-0. I'm very impressed with this Brother Rice team.
Shamrock's third power play opportunity. 0 for 2 here in this first period. Puck gets back to the line. They want the puck on Rosa's stick. There it is. Down low now for Ramos. Ramos and Rosa playing catch. Now Ramos throws it in deep. Marone circles. Puck gets into the slot and cleared away by the Shamrocks. That's Curtin. Hey, don't mess around. Send the puck the length of the ice.
Absolutely. We've seen too many turnovers at their own blue line for both teams. So if you get a chance, get it out. You're shorthanded, especially you're not going to take that icing. Get it done.
10 on 10 there. Rosa spins, twists. Jackson Hare staying with them the whole way. Good battle going on there. Puck gets back to the line. Now Marone at the near point. Marone over to Rosa. Big stop there by Naranjo. Had to be careful. Puck gets back to the line. Still controlled down low by Cassidy. Cassidy using that big frame down low. Cassidy to the point. Now to Rosa. Shot from 55 feet. Just misses. Cassidy back on the puck. 50 seconds remaining. Rosa looking. Near wing. Back to Rosa. Rosa and Marone playing catch now. Marone throws it out in front as the D-man came in from the point. Nothing home. Now it's Marone and Rosa at the points. Set up the umbrella shot. Screen in front is Cassidy. Cassidy on it again. Loses it for a moment. We've got a penalty coming up here as well, Mike. And that is a slash right out of the hands.
Right there. Again, CC's making it easy on the refs to call this game. Now, I just said there's no good time for a penalty, especially if you're going to go 5-on-3. But I've got to tell you, right there, they were dead legs with the CC penalty killers. Rice was changing as they controlled that puck. This is danger time right here, Sean.
5-on-3 for 23 seconds. Catholic Central hangs on to a 2-1 lead. Draw won by Rice. They switch things up. It's Murphy, the sophomore. He's at one point, along with Beef. Murphy, head up, throws it down low. Back to Murphy, shot. Boy, big screen in front there, that time by Schwartz. 5 seconds, and we'll be back at 5-on-4. Rice still on the puck though. Shot from the high slot, doesn't get through. Rebound opportunity lay there for a moment by Schwartz. Puck finally gets out. And let's see if Catholic Central gets some fresh troops out there. They're going to change one up. Still $1:20 remaining in this power play for Brother Rice. Shot from the point, you can see screened all the way. Boy, good job getting those bodies in front. Schwartz with an opportunity.
I was just going to say, big bodies in front of the net. Here comes some speed.
Dell just throws it towards the net, batted out of the air. And oh, Braden Ingram had to be careful there. Hey, Lawrence Technological University is the creative university of the future. You are invited to the campus of LTU on December 10th for their next visit day. Go to ltu.edu and click on the visit button for more information.
Keep an eye in front of and those big guys in front of the net, Sean. They're playing it real smart. They're right on the edge. They're not getting the crease call, and they are just throwing up nothing but screens.
Power play unit number 1 back out there for Brother Rice, but it's Catholic Central getting the puck into the neutral zone. Schmidt gets tripped up. I think the home crowd was looking for a call there. In the meantime, Cassidy comes near wing, puts on the brakes, spins, gets it back to the point to Rosa. Rosa with a shot from 50, didn't miss by much. Never a bad idea to put the puck on number 10 stick.
Absolutely. I think if he hits the net, 90% of the time he's scoring because the goalies are just laid on that quick release like that.
Rosa in the neutral zone for Cassidy. Gets it hung up in his skates and control for the moment for the Shamrocks. On that near wing. Try to send it the other way and the Shamrocks take over. They're looking to just rag off the last 10 seconds of this power play. We're going to get a call behind the net. Mike, an impressive kill by the Shamrocks. That was huge.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, if you're going to win a rivalry game like this, you got to win dirty shifts also, and that's when you're shorthanded. 5-on-3, 5-on-4. Now, Brother Rice did a great job controlling that puck, getting their opportunities, but right now we're seeing some of these guys are letting that emotion that we talked about in the beginning, Sean, get to them, and we're seeing way too many penalties for what these coaches want.
Caden Ramos, the junior, is going to go to the box here. So in 3 seconds, the Shamrocks are going to have an abbreviated power play at least for the remainder of this first period, barring a goal or another penalty. Shamrocks in control. Near point, just outside the circle. Back to the high point. Shot from the right wing. Knocked aside. Puck not out though. Still on it down low is Grand. He's got one of the Shamrocks goals. Back in behind the net, boy. Centered in front. No one was home. On the puck thrown towards the net. Nearly a deflection in front. Griffin Crampton kind of got down in that tripod, Mike, and nearly deflected that home.
On top of screening, he's tipping. There's a lot of motion there. We've seen this CC power play before. They like to run that umbrella. They're going to swing it out to West. If you try to cheat too much, Bronze has got a quick release from the back end and get some shots on net. But the goalie standing tall. Since that first goal, even with the second goal let in, I think he's made a lot of key saves here.
Big draw win there by Rosa. Just played it forward. And that can effectively kill off about 15-20 seconds here as the Shamrocks are going to be forced to regroup. 20 seconds remaining. Let's see what they can do. Wantuck carries in. Wantuck 1-on-3. All the way to the net and knocked aside.
Now, it was one of the few times with how choppy this game's been with power plays and penalty kills that we got to see a little bit of CC speed there with Wantuck coming in and pressuring those D. We saw Rosa do it on this end. We just got to see Wantuck do it. That pressure on young D is going to give in at some point.
Well, let's revisit that in just a moment. Shot from the point, swept aside into the corner and into the Brother Rice bench. Mike, we talked about it in one of our keys to the game is keep the emotions in check. Both teams taking some penalties, and when you take a penalty against the caliber of the opponent that each of them are facing, that can end up in the back of your net.
Absolutely, and on top of that, there's been some stuff behind the play that hasn't been called. I think we can already predict what's going to be on the top of the conversation list in these locker rooms.
That is going to do it for the first period. Catholic Central jumped out to a 2-0 lead before Brother Rice answered, and that's where we sit after the first period of play the Catholic Central Shamrocks on top of the Brother Rice Warriors by a score of 2-1.
Alta Equipment services all makes and models, and their technicians are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you have a big project? Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA today.
Welcome back in. About to start the second period here. He's Mike Iversell. I'm Sean Belegian. Power play here for Catholic Central to start this second period. Shamrocks on top, 2-1. Going to set up shop behind their own net. See if they can get something going the other way. Just shooting it in deep. First man there, Landon West. West has one of the goals tonight. But goes wide. Taken over by Grand. Mike tells me they call him Grand. We're going with it. There's West. Boy, you could tell he wanted to shoot from there. Puck to the point, deflected out in front just to wide. Another shot in front. West all over the puck, wearing that C for the Shamrocks. Gets it into the slot. Big stop there. Oh, Ingram had to come up big. Waiting moments of this power play. Puck is going to get out. And a big kill there for the Brother Rice Warriors as the puck goes into the netting and out of play.
Well, it looked like it worked. That ice didn't look too wet out there in that power play. The puck was moving. CC was moving it back and forth, got it out to West. Had a few shots, but once again, Sean, we're seeing it. Ingram's got some momentum going on his side. He's making some saves out here.
I am really impressed by the play of that young man, number 25, Landon West. Really impressed by his play. Puck lay just inside the Rice zone for a moment, now cleared out. Big hit right at the Catholic Central bench. 3-on-2 if they want it. Ingram had to sweep that away to the line, not out, swept back in by the Shamrocks. Working in front, good hard work there. Ingram had to come up big again. Oh, a glorious opportunity for Wantuck. Still on it now are the Shamrocks, looking to build on this 2-1 lead. Wantuck's having himself a night as well. Tries to play the puck back. Good play there by the Rice defender, Ramos. To the line, but not out. Kept in by the Shamrocks for the moment. Stepping in, high slot, shot, score!
Wow, saw it coming. That shift was going downhill for CC. Once Wantuck started winning those battles in the corner, they wore him down. They had a couple chances to get it out at the blue line. If there's one guy you don't want to have the puck in the slot, it's Urbane. This guy shoots the puck like a missile.
Well, you can see, Mike, he's like, wow, look at all the room I have.
Yeah. Well, it's a tired shift. There's guys down. There's guys spread out. They were struggling right there. And Ingram held them in as long as he could.
Andrew Urbane. That's where everybody wants to shoot the puck, Mike. Mid-slot, you're set up there, nobody on you. You're supposed to bury it from there.
Absolutely, and just like I tell anyone that wants to listen, it's not how hard, it's how quick. That puck came off his stick quick.
3-1. That is an even strength goal. The power play opportunity had expired, and here they come again. Backhand pass out in front of Ingram. Schmidt spun it around and nearly got it out in front. On the puck again with speed. High slot area rebound comes in front. Oh, Schmidt didn't miss by much again. Boy, Catholic Central buzzing now. Iversell battling in front as well. Good shift there by that line.
They have really turned it up. You're seeing the speed, and you're seeing it on that forecheck, putting the pressure on Brother Rice, and right now it's working.
Puck back into the Shamrock zone. They're going to dump it in and get a change. 3-1. Shamrocks on top. Let's see if Rice can get a little something going here. Giveaway deep in the zone. Thrown out in front. Puck lay there for a moment. No call there. You can see everybody looking around as Rice tries to come the other way in transition. And they're just going to go for a change. On the near side, on the puck now, is Beef. Into the neutral zone, Shamrocks come the other way, 3-on-2. Just throwing the puck towards the net. Now giving chase down there is Granowitz. Back to the point. Stepping up now at the point. Some space along the wing. Back in front is Rogowski. Rogowski, the big junior, now sets up shop in front. Bodies flying everywhere. What else would you expect with a Shamrock Rice game? Hit from behind, no call there. Puck going to be iced, and that gives an opportunity for Coach Kalinicki to get the crew he wants out there. Hey, do you have a big project? Well, Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in all of Michigan. Alta Equipment Company also services all of the biggest makes and models in construction. Technicians are also available 24/7. Just give them a call, 844-GO-TO-ALTA. That's 844-GO-TO-ALTA. There's a penalty right there. Catholic Central, though, in the high slot. That's West. Get the extra attacker on there for a moment, and now the play is called. No-brainer right off the draw, Mike.
Yeah, I think that the CC bench might be saying, well, it's about time. I think they called about 3 or 4 penalties. But, Sean, that's what happens when you're putting the pressure on. And right now, the ice is a little bit tilted. CC's putting that pressure on. Brother Rice is scrambling a little bit. You're going to take a penalty or two here. The refs let a little bit go. Questionable, but hey, no calls. They got their call. What are they going to do on the power play?
West and Marone, two of the best in the state on this draw, and of course, won by nobody. But CC maintains control. Throw the puck in deep, giving chase down there is Crampton. In back behind the net, controlled by the Shamrocks, coming to the near point. West loses it for a moment, but taken over there by Crampton. Crampton throws it back to Grant. Now back behind the net to Crampton. Crampton to the near point, far point. Head up, just throws it back behind the net. Now get it to West. 1:20 remaining in this Shamrock power play. They have a 3-1 lead. Far point, looking for West. They're trying to set up West on this near dot. West doing work himself, spinning. Nice pass out in front on the backhand, nobody home. 1:05 remaining in this power play. Opportunity in front. Oh, Ingram had to come up big as he had Griffin Crampton right in his kitchen, and he shut the door.
Absolutely. Great save. Hey, your best penalty killer's got to be your goalie, and that's what's going on right now. But CC is showing great patience. They're not forcing it. They're getting the look that they want. When West isn't there, they go back to the other side. If it's not there, they swing it back to the other side. Great patience.
Still 1:05 remaining in this power play opportunity. Draw one by the Shamrocks. Near point, Jackson Hare. Over to Wantuck. Hare near side point. Just shoots towards the net. Ingram was screened, didn't see it, but deflects a wide. Still 45 seconds remaining on this power play opportunity for the Shamrocks. Wantuck throws it. Shot high by the Shamrocks to the line, not out. Wantuck on it again, waiting moments, 30 seconds remaining in this power play opportunity. Urbane behind the net, back to Urbane. Urbane back to the point. Jackson Hare throws it towards the net, deflected a wide. Still on it is Urbane, also working down there is Galda, and finally Rice alleviates the pressure, and they're going to be able to get some changes.
Nice work.
10 seconds remaining in this power play. 11:10 to go in this second period. Good job there by Rosa to ruin the last couple seconds of the power play.
Go figure, right? Speed kills even when you're penalty killing. That was a great play by him.
Catholic Central looking to get one back for sure. Shamrocks jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Rice answered to make it 2-1, and then the Shamrocks scored here in this second period to make it a 3-1 game with 10:50 to go in the second period.
A little chirping behind the play there. I think that's what happens in a rivalry game like this. But a nice little kill there. Maybe they can get some momentum back. They got him to ice it there. That wasn't a bad icing. That power play was stuck on the ice and they needed to change.
We'll set it for you here, taking this draw. Andrew Lindsay, won back by Rice, but Catholic Central jumps on it and an opportunity to get it out, and they do with speed. Ivesil showing that speed, loses it in the neutral zone. Rice coming back the other way. D to D now, and an opportunity up front to Ivesil. Ivesil puts on the brakes, takes a big hit. Now the puck rolling in front for a moment, jumping on it now, stepping up Del Pizzo. Del Pizzo, the defenseman, throws it in deep. Ivesil giving chase down there, rubbed off the puck, and the puck is cleared the length of the ice. I don't think enough for icing. No, it's not. Puck gets to the line and finally swept out by the Shamrocks as they come the other way. 3-1. Shamrocks on top, looking to add on it now. Good work down there. Boy, what a battle going on down there, huh?
Is that a rivalry battle or what? Devish down there.
Boy, Devish just manning his way through a couple guys, and there's a big-time battle down there. Letting the boys play. Devish and Luke Crawford have their own personal battle down there. Look at Devish working his way to the front. Rebound lay in front, trying to sweep at it. Puck bounces in the air. Oh, baby. Rogowski down there working as well. And finally, Rice gets the whistle. Hey, Warrior Hockey is a proud partner of State Champs. Warrior is a leading manufacturer of hockey equipment for players of all ages and skill levels and is headquartered in Shelby Township. Visit warrior.com to locate your nearest hockey retailer. Warrior Hockey is made for this.
Sean, if you could draw up a fourth line shift, you just seen it by Devish and Rogowski. They're banging bodies down low. And let's give credit also to the young defenseman, number 14, Owen Clement from Brother Rice, who fought that all off.
Now Rice trying to get something going the other way. Ramos muscles his way in deep. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Speaking of Warrior, I want to give a shout out to my old pal Doug Todd and his family. Happy Thanksgiving. Doug, you and Stacy and the kids. Doug, a longtime friend of mine working for Warrior Hockey. Puck lay at the line, and quite frankly, in one of those blind spots, Mike. So
absolutely,
I hear the whistle, and I say good, because we can't see it with the crowd here today.
Man, I thought we were going to talk to him. You got to play the puck on the other side so we can call this game. We're getting real close here, Sean. The refs are doing a good job of controlling this game, letting them play, but we're on the edge of a penalty-filled period here if these kids don't get it under control.
Draw just outside the Shamrock zone. Won by the Shamrocks. They get a chance to come the other way. 2-on-3. Shot, boy, rebound lay there for just a moment. Couldn't get a stick on it, was Wantuck. Wantuck's having himself a night as well. Urbane, he's got one of the goals. Now giving chase behind the net is Galda. Coming in with some support is Ramos. Wantuck on the puck again. Waiting, weaving, backhand towards the net. Goes wide of Ingram. On the puck again is Galda. Now coming over support is Wantuck, and we are going to get a penalty here.
Great job by the ref. He's taken them both, I believe, here. And this is the stuff that's been happening that could end up in a penalty for one team, but instead he's taken them both. And it's unfortunate for CC because that was another great shift by the Wantuck line. And maybe I'm mistaken, they're not taking them both. They took Galda for interference.
Boy, you talked about it, though, Mike, a couple minutes ago. It's getting chippy right now.
Yep.
You got to pull it back because the next goal could be huge in a game like this. If Rice gets it here on the power play, they're feeling great about themselves.
Absolutely. With 13 and 10 out here, it's danger. It's easy to say that this is a very important penalty kill and power play.
Catholic Central wins the draw, tries to send it out on this near side, can't do it. Controlled by Rice in the corner. Look at Marone, loses control, and finally an opportunity to skate it out for Dell. Dell gets it to the neutral zone. Ivesel's going to try to punch it in deeper, still on the puck. And coming back the other way is Brother Rice. Putting on the brakes is number 21, Big Jack Cassidy. Minute and a half remaining in this power play for Brother Rice. Shamrocks on top 3-1. There's the above aforementioned Cassidy getting the puck back to the point. Rosa play and catch at the point. They've got the umbrella set up. Nope. Gonna get it to the high slot to Rosa with a shot. Didn't miss by much. Rebound. Just a wide. Rosa on it again. Throws it to the net. Big stop by Nerado. .55 seconds remaining in this power play. And we're going to have an interference call, Mike.
You know, Ivesel 19 has been using that speed. He ate a puck down here to block a shot. The puck comes down. We draw a penalty. Hard work. It wins every time. We talk about it all the time. You work hard, good things happen, and that's what happened on that shift right there.
There's no substitute for speed, but when you put together speed and hard work, you're going to have plays like you just had right there.
Absolutely. When you're on the kill and you can draw a penalty, coaches are going to like it.
I bet his dad's real happy about that.
He must have got that from him, huh?
So we'll play some 4-on-4 for the next 55 seconds.
And fortunately for Rice, they were starting to get a little bit of momentum. I could see what they were doing. They are sucking Rosa all the way over to one side to see if they can get everyone to focus on him. And they've got the defenseman, number 7, Kuntz, coming over here to see if they can get an open shot. It didn't work out for him, but he can see where they're going with it.
Saka thrown out of the draw, but won by Brendan Beef. 4-on-4 for the next 45 seconds. Puck stays in the zone. Shamrocks on it, on the back end, power move towards the net. Good stick check out there by the goaltender Ingram. Rice coming the other way. It's Beef, knocked down in the neutral zone. West trying to get the puck back. Saka on it now. Saka tries to go inside out, but good play defensively by number 4, Griffin Friel. 15 seconds before Catholic Central goes on a power play. 3-1 game. Stretch pass. Deflected in the Rice zone. Into the corner near side. On the puck now are the Shamrocks. Power play starts for the Shamrocks for the next minute 5. Nice move. Back of the net now. Waiting. Showing some patience. Waiting is Walsh. To the line. Walsh goes off. Fresh troop comes out. That's Wantuck. Wantuck with one move. Wantuck looking for the wraparound. Decides to throw it back out in front to Hare. Hare throws it in deep behind the net. 40 seconds remaining in this power play opportunity. Good puck movement here by the Shamrocks on this power play, Mike. Opportunity in front, just a wide for Ingram. Wantuck on it again. He's rubbed out, but gets the puck into the corner. 25 seconds remaining on this power play. Near side Hare. Hare plays catch at the point. Near wing, far point, shot. Opportunity in front, swept away back behind the net. Wantuck on it. 8 seconds left. Opportunity! Oh, off the goaltender. Off the post. The puck lay there for a moment. Still loose. Looked like it just went wide. Rice with an opportunity to clear it. Can't. Still on it are the Shamrocks. My goodness, Mike, I have no idea how that stayed out.
Well, I saw one hit the post, and then again, Ingram is their best penalty killer right now. Not to disrespect anyone else out there, but the guy's stopping everything. That was a great kill.
I'm with you. He's made some big stops tonight to keep this within shouting distance for these Warriors. Warriors on the puck now, trying to get something going. Coming back the other way, the D-man jumps up. Now the Shamrocks with an opportunity to clear it, and they do. Ivesel near wing. Ivesil on Cassidy. Cassidy using that long reach to just kind of sweep the puck away from Ivesil. Far wing now, Rosa. Rosa from Marone, back to Cassidy. Cassidy with a shot, Naranjo. Good job in front. Back to the point, throwing it in deep, looking for Cassidy. Cassidy throws it back out to Rosa, but into the neutral zone. 3:50 to go here. Second period, Brother Rice on top by a score of 3-1. Catholic Central on top, 3-1.
Seems like it's been a few minutes since we've had a whistle. We have a bunch of line changes. Good job doing that. And here we go.
There's an opportunity moving in. Oh, shot just a wide. Granowitz played nicely by Ingram. Boy, they better tap Ingram on his pads today, Mike. He has bailed him out a bunch. Now another power move in front. Another big stop by Ingram. Oh, baby, is this kid hot.
Wow, good pressure by CC, and Ingram's doing everything to help his team out. And you go through lulls like this and you need your goalie, and he is stepping up.
Catholic Central rubbed the Warrior off the puck. That was Tyranski. Now coming back in his own zone, Clement gets it into the neutral zone. Coming the other way now, the Warriors, 3-on-3. Drop pass, nobody home. Catholic Central picks it off Granowitz. Granowitz throws it up front to Rogowski. Nice defensive play there. Now getting in the high slot, another opportunity just a wide. Oh, West nearly had his second. Puck bounces into the neutral zone. Had to be careful there. Nearly a break for Rice.
They're going to have to watch it. They're sneaking a guy behind the defense, and they're falling asleep. He's been there a few times. They're trying to stretch him out and get it out of that zone.
Icing called here. Don't forget, Lawrence Technological University is the creative university of the future. You are invited to the campus of LTU on December 10th for their next visit day. Go to ltu.edu and click on the visit button for more information. And as always, we thank Lawrence Tech, the Blue Devils, for everything they do.
Well, we talked about the youth, Sean. 14 and 17. George and Clement have really stepped up for the Rice defense today. I like what I see out of them.
Walsh still on the puck. Spins in the far corner. Good job there pinning him by Hadji. Good battle between those two. Walsh drops it there for West. West spins, turns, back behind the net for Walsh. Walsh decides to play catch with West. Deflected away there by Ramos. Rice with an opportunity to get into the neutral zone. Here they come, 2-on-1 if they want it down low. Great job getting back by the Shamrocks, though, Mike. It never developed.
Absolutely. Landon West showing offense and then getting back on defense there to break up that 2-on-1. You love to see that.
Boy, is he a heck of a player.
Absolutely. He's showing it on a big stage here tonight.
I really like 25. Now Rice trying to come the other way. Saka, he's had his moments. Saka tries to go in, out, in. No, sir. Puck comes the other way. Catholic Central looks like they just want to make changes. 1:10 remaining in this second period. 3-1, Shamrocks on top. Looking to add more. Wantuck. Wantuck has a man in front. Big stop by Ingram. Oh, Ingram has made 6, 7, 8 in tight stops like that, Mike.
I have heard big stop Ingram about 10 times this period. What a period by this kid.
Now here's Wantuck again coming in. Guess what? Another stop by Ingram. Braden Ingram is having himself a night. 35 seconds remaining. Here's Rosa. Rosa, 1-on-2, leaves it for Marone. Marone and Rosa try to make some magic here in the waning moments of the second period. Marone doing battle in the corner. Now it's Cassidy on it, to the point. 15 seconds remaining in the second period. Trying to set it in front. Rosa there. Looks like he shot it off the glove of one of the Catholic Central defenders down there, Mike.
Yeah, turnover. You don't want to turn the puck over, period, but not to Rosa in the slot with 10 seconds left in the period.
And that is going to do it for this second period. Coming up during the second intermission, I will be talking with former Detroit Catholic Central hockey player Carson Wood to give his thoughts on his playing days and about this great rivalry between Catholic Central and Rice. Don't you go anywhere. That and more, including Mike Iveso's thoughts on the first 34 minutes of play. But in the meantime, I can tell you, after 34 minutes of play, your score here at USA Hockey Arena, the Catholic Central Shamrocks 3 and the Brother Rice Warriors 1.
At Alta Equipment, we know when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alta Equipment has partnered with the biggest names in construction, including Volvo, Leeboy, Cenevision, Avant, ASV, and more to provide the state of Michigan with industry-leading service and support. Alta Equipment services all makes and models, and their technicians are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you have a big project? Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA today.
It is second intermission here at USA Hockey Arena, where your score after 34 minutes of play, the Catholic Central Shamrocks have a 3-1 lead over Birmingham Brother Rice. Very glad to be joined by a guy that this has got to be a little different for him. If you follow high school hockey at all, I'm sure you're familiar with his name and you're certainly familiar with his game. Carson Wood kindly joining us here on our intermission show. First of all, Carson, really appreciate it, bud. How are you?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Listen, I'm going to ask you to put your analyst cap on. What are you seeing out there in the first 34 minutes of play?
I think a second period was a lot better for CC, obviously. The big goal in the second there to go up 3-1, and a lot of entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it's a heck of a game so far. I thought that second period was outstanding. It's got to be different for you. Not that long ago, of course, just over there, you won another state championship with Catholic Central. Before we tell everybody what you're doing now, what's it like to watch so many of your former teammates out there?
Oh, yeah, a lot of cool, a lot of fun. Obviously a lot different. Coming to the rink, not to play, obviously, but a lot of fun seeing all these guys, familiar faces, and seeing them do great is awesome.
You know, Carson, for people out there that don't know, one of the things that I think makes the entire hockey community proud, I'll speak for me, makes me really proud, is when you watch young men come into programs like Catholic Central or whatever the case may be, and you watch them develop their game over the course of a few years and move on to bigger and better things, wherever that may be, whether it be junior playing college hockey. You answered the call to play college hockey. Tell everybody what you're doing now.
Yeah, I'm playing D1 ACHA at Grand Valley. I'm loving it there. We got a good team this year, really good team. A couple CC grads there as well, so I'm enjoying it a lot. It's been a fun time.
There are a lot of MHSAA guys that have gone through the Lakers the last couple of years, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure of guys that have graduated before, but I know there's a lot of guys in the ACHA as well. Even guys from my team last year I've gotten to play against, and guys from before that I've gotten to play against this year also.
Well, that's the cool thing. I mean, you're seeing guys move on from so many different places. You hear us say this all the time in hockey time. There's more here, and you're watching guys move on, so it's great to see guys like Carson move on. Carson, you got a unique perspective on not only being a Shamrock, but one of the best rivalries. Heck, I think it is the best rivalry in this state.
I agree, yeah.
Catholic Central and Brother Rice. Tell us about the emotion that goes into a game like this.
Oh, it's awesome. I only got to experience this once with COVID and everything my junior year, so being there last year with so many people that didn't get to see it the year before was just absolutely unreal. And I mean, playing great Brother Rice team every year, it's always competitive. I mean, it was 2-2 going to the third last year, so obviously a great experience, one I'll never forget, for sure.
Are you guys feeling it out there? Because, we were talking before the game. That was one of the best atmospheres I've ever seen. Yeah. Period, end of story. Yeah. Are you guys feeding off that energy, or do you have the ability to kind of block it out?
I mean, I think it differs from guy to guy. Me personally, I tend to feed off that a lot. I love having student section in the rink, a lot of people, a lot of energy. I think our whole team did, but I mean, it just depends, who's all out there and what you got going on. So,
well, tell us about the end of your high school career. You can't ask for anything more. Listen, every player, everywhere, dreams of riding off into the sunset and having their last game win a championship. Hey, listen, it wasn't easy for you guys last year. And even though you're Catholic Central, there were some doubters out there. You guys stuck together, found a way to win the championship. What do you remember most from that memorable run last year?
I mean, obviously the state championship in itself was absolutely unreal. I mean, going up 2-1 there in the second period was a goal I'll never forget. Being on the ice for that, I don't even think I got a point on it, but just being there, part of that was absolutely unreal. So, I mean, everything and all, the whole playoff run was a lot of fun. We played a lot of good teams with a lot of good atmospheres, so it was great.
Outstanding. Well, Carson, I wish you the best. It's so cool you came over and had a conversation with us. Don't be a stranger, all right?
Good,
we might pick your brain. If Coach Ivesil over there can't make a broadcast one time, we might be giving you the call, all right?
All right, yeah, sounds good.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, bud.
You too. Thanks,
By the way, hold on. Can we get a close-up of that, Kevin? Look at that right there. My man, that's what it's all about. Good. Carson Wood, happy Thanksgiving to you and the family, and continued success.
Appreciate it.
That's Carson Wood, former Shamrock, now a member of the Grand Valley State Lakers. Don't you go anywhere. We have third period action coming up here on the State Champs Network.
At Alta Equipment, we know when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alta Equipment has partnered with the biggest names in construction, including Volvo, Leeboy, Cenevision, Avant, ASV, and more to provide the state of Michigan with industry-leading service and support. Alta Equipment services all makes and models, and their technicians are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you have a big project? Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in Michigan. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA today.
State Champs Game Time Live, presented by Alta Equipment Company. Alta knows when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Do you have a big project? Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Warrior Hockey. Find the right Warrior gear for your high school athlete. Visit www.warrior.com to locate your nearest hockey retailer. And by Lawrence Technological University. You can recruit yourself at ltuathletics.com. All right, welcome back in. Third period here on the State Champs Network. Along with Mike Ivesil, my name is Sean Belegian, and we are underway. Shamrocks with a 3-1 lead. But when you have that man, number 10, Rosa, on your team, you're never out of it. One of the best in the state, number 10, Peter Rosa, as a matter of fact, our player of the year last year here on State Champs. Catholic Central back behind their own net. Opportunity to get it out. I think the play goes up and over as we're 25 seconds in. Mike, your thoughts after 34?
Well, I'll tell you what, that was one of the better second periods of hockey that we've seen in a long time. Back and forth, Ingram keeping his team in, making it, like you said, a one-shot game. And when Rosa and Marone are out there, one shot can come quick.
Next goal is huge in this game. It gives Brother Rice new life, a 4-1 lead for Catholic Central. Boy, that might be insurmountable. Let's see how it plays out. Puck comes into the neutral zone, taken over there by Curtin. Curtin just sends it back in deep. Giving chase down there are the Warriors. Far side, Johnny Kunz gets tripped up. And just like that, Brother Rice, another power play opportunity, Mike.
Very uncharacteristic. Both these teams taking a lot of penalties. I know it's a rivalry game, but some of these penalties are just a lapse in the thinking process, I believe. And that's what we're seeing. And now we have a power play. And Brother Rice's power play has really possessed the puck well and created some great opportunities.
Well, let's see. This is their PP Unit 2. And that's going to be Schwartz out there, along with Evan Murphy, who's given chase on the puck right now. Controlled by the Shamrocks, though. Shamrocks eating precious seconds off here. Good play throwing it back, and now some D-to-D. Jackson Hare going to send it the other way. Good job by the Shamrocks, already killing off 25 seconds of this power play.
That was a smart play by Dell. He had nowhere to go with it. He could have dumped it deep and gave them possession, threw it back to his defenseman, ragged a few more seconds off.
Here's Valaire. Look at Valaire. Nice moves, but staying with him there was Friel. Friel just stayed home and was able to take the puck off his stick.
Absolutely, and a nice save by Naranjo to bail his defense out there.
Minute 10 remaining in this power play opportunity. Rice on the puck. That's Beef. Thrown out in front. Boy, Naranjo didn't see that one. It hit him. Make no mistake about that as the puck trickles over the line, and Cameron George is going to have to regroup. Now he sends a man in deep. On that far wing, centering pass deflected out in front, and the Shamrocks with an opportunity the other way. With speed, puck taken off now, and now it's Rosa. PP 1 unit out there. Rosa, Marone, and big number 21, Jack Cassidy. Nearly picked off. Marone throws it into the neutral zone to Cassidy. Cassidy hands it off to Ramos. Ramos is going to throw it to the other side. Cassidy gives chase, but cleared the other way. 15 seconds remaining in this Brother Rice power play. Chance for one last rush. Here's Marone with speed. Marone still on it. 1-on-3, centering pass. Rosa just a wide. Rosa still on the puck. Deflected off a skate. Back to Rosa. Opportunity in front. Cassidy, nice pass, score! Oh, he passed it back to Marone, and Marone buried it.
What a play.
Not a power play goal, but a huge goal nonetheless for the Warriors.
Absolutely. They had some tired legs on D. That puck didn't get out, and eyes in the back of his head. He found it, and there's that one shot we were talking about. And once again, that top line of Marone. And Cassidy, what a pass.
Rosa to Cassidy to Marone. And as you said, right behind the back, Cassidy with that long reach, Mike.
Absolutely. What was a comfortable 3-1 lead just got real uncomfortable here. We got ourselves a game.
Well, we talked about the next one being a big one. It was. Wontuck trying to get one back now. Starts in the neutral zone. Throws it in deep. Now Rice coming the other way. That's Schwartz on the puck. Schwartz navigates. Throws it far wing. Still gives chase to Schwartz in the corner. Taken over there by 14 Urbane. Urbane throws it into the neutral zone, and now it's Brother Rice with a jump, Mike.
Absolutely.
Home run pass there. Opportunity and another stop by Ingram.
2 stops.
He
stopped him twice.
Gosh. My gosh, is this kid having a game. 13 minutes to go. 3-2 hockey game. Anyone's game. Centering pass in front. Score!
Oh. And again, we've said it a couple times, Sean. If you could draw up a 4th line shift, you just got it. Puck deep behind the net. I think it was Rogowski. We'll get a replay right here. That fourth line, what do they want to do? Keep it deep. And we get Rogowski, an unfortunate bounce. And hey, you can't beat Ingram, bounce it off his defenseman. Maybe you will. Get pucks to the net. Sometimes when teams get frustrated because the goalie's stopping too many, they stop shooting. Get the puck to the net.
Mike, you're told that when you're 5 years old. Throw the puck at the net and good things are going to happen. And unfortunately, a bad thing happened there for Ingram and his young defender down in front as it looked like it went off of Luke Crawford in deep. Rogowski's going to get credit for the goal, but that was an own goal, as you could see, and a huge goal for the Shamrocks.
After they had their lead taken away, it's a way to get some momentum, and let's see how these shifts start rolling now for the next 12 minutes.
Shamrocks putting on that forecheck, trying to keep the puck in deep on the Warriors. Warriors with an opportunity now, coming the other way. Here's Saka. Saka loses control for a moment, throws it in back behind the net. Ramos twists, turns, moving in, tries to center it in front, deflected back behind the net, and an opportunity for the Shamrocks to clear it. Is it going to go the length of the ice? It is. Icing the call. Hey, Alta Equipment knows when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Alta Equipment Company partners with the biggest names in construction to provide the state of Michigan with industry-leading service and support. Give them a call at 844-GO-TO-ALTA. That's 844-GO-TO-ALTA.
Sean, we got a matchup problem here. CC tried to change their D late. They've got some D partners out here that they wanted to change up with the top line out here. So let's see what we got.
Well, I have a feeling that top line's going to be out there a lot. Shot, deflected, and now Brother Rice is going to be forced to keep that face-off deep in the Catholic Central zone. But, as you mentioned, Mike, Shamrocks can make the change they want. I
tell you, we got some good hockey players out here, but when it comes down to it, they're just kids. When you look up and you see this line out here, sometimes you squeeze the stick a little bit too hard and we turn the puck over. Now I think they got the matchup that they wanted.
See Coach Masters down there. Catholic Central got a big win, JV, tonight over Brother Rice. I have a feeling we're going to keep an eye on the JV squads. A little birdie told me that the official start of the Trenton Showcase this year is Trenton JV taking on Catholic Central JV.
What a great idea.
What a great idea.
Put the spotlight on these kids. They're working just as hard as the varsity kids every day in, day out. Let's put some shine on them.
Absolutely.
And put some shine on those coaches.
Well, I know I'm making Coach Masters blush, but he's doing a heck of a job with the Shamrocks, to be sure, and has for a few years now. 11.5 to go in this one. 4-2. Shamrocks on top. Rice with the puck. Head up, Evan Murphy. Gives it up to Rosa, who's going to be on the ice a lot the rest of this one. Trust me when I say that. Trying to get going in transition the other way is Crampton. Crampton goes wing to wing, nobody home. Rice takes over there behind their own net. That's Johnny Kunz trying to skate it out. He has his pocket picked. I think that's Hero Schmidt down there, Mike.
Number 26.
Puck deflects up. Dell picks it up, throws it back behind his net to Schmidt again near side. Puck goes through the neutral zone, all the way down the ice, and will be called on the icing with 10:42 to go in this third period.
Yeah, I tell you, we're going to see a lot of 21, 10, and 13, but I think the message from the CC bench, and it's clear, get the puck over our blue line, because we're seeing guys just getting it out right now. We can't afford any more turnovers is what they're saying.
Draw controlled by Rice. Shot from the point, deflects, and that didn't look comfortable. I believe that was Spiegel. Deflected off of Spiegel. It was indeed. He goes gingerly to his own bench. Catholic Central on it. Centering pass in front. Ingram down. Still looking for the puck. Comes out to the point. Thrown back in. Another deflection in front. Ingram down again. Puck lay there for a moment. Swept into the corner. Rice with an opportunity to come the other way. throw it in deep, giving chase. A little dump and chase there, but the play is called.
Right, we're seeing a lot of grit out here, Sean. They like to talk about these programs, Brother Ice, CC, skill. We're seeing a lot of grit out here. These coaches are going to be proud of these kids at the end.
Now, I say this all the time on Hockey Time, and he's proving it right now. John Kidd does the work of 78 men, okay? He's even giving us a scoreboard update right now. So we'll have some scores around the state in just a moment. Thank you, John Kidd. Appreciate that. Under 10 to go here, 4-2 Shamrocks. That was our final last year, Mike. Shamrocks won the game 4-2 last year, right?
Yep, much different game, but absolutely. Let's see if we can finish this game 5-on-5 and make it as exciting as the second period.
Here's an opportunity for the Shamrocks. Swung wide, but kept in. Far point. In front of the Rice bench's hair. Just throws it back in deep. Buck goes into the corner. Rice with an opportunity to clear it. Now they finally get it out. Valaire throws it to the center. Nobody home but a Shamrock. Valaire takes over again. Has to wait for his man to get onside. Throws it in deep. Big hit in the neutral zone, and it's Valaire skating gingerly over to his own bench right now.
He felt that one.
Trying to get something going is Marone. Twists, turns. Has that pass picked off. It was intended for Cassidy, picked off in the neutral zone. Catholic Central again, Mike, content to chip the puck back into that Rice zone. Here they come, Cassidy. Off his skate and in deep. Icing, of course, waved off, giving chase down there. Now with Marone for support. Marone twisting, turning, 1-on-2, has the puck finally taken away. CC has numbers if they want it. 3-on-2, shot from the wing just to wide. 8.5 to go, 4-2 Shamrocks. Looking for Rosa in the neutral zone, now coming back and transitioning the other way. Rogowski, good power move, just couldn't get the shot off. That big body down low nearly got out in front and created a glorious scoring opportunity.
You can tell he's a football player. His dad, a legend at CC's for football. I know this bench was glad when the football season ended to get Rogowski back.
Boy, centering pass just off the stick of number 7, Griffin Crampton. As they have to regroup. Look at West. West on it. 1-on-3, high shot just over the head of Lindsay. Boy, that kid just makes things happen when he has the puck, Mike.
Very similar. We talk a lot of Rosa and everybody, right? But West does a lot of the same thing. Puck on the stick, it's going to be a scoring opportunity.
We'll give you some scores around the state in just a moment when we get a whistle. We haven't had a whistle in a while. Spiegel back behind his own net. Nearly at his pocket pick, but gets it out. It's not the mistake. It's the recovery, and he did a good job there.
That was some nice patience by Crampton. He didn't force the pass and turn it over. In fact, he still got it.
Still waiting. Throws it towards the net. Down in front again is Ingram as the puck comes near side now. Still on the puck are the Shamrocks. That's Dell. Far side, throwing it in front. Bodies laying in front of Ingram. And finally, Rice alleviates the pressure. Hey, every high school sporting event in the state of Michigan has one thing in common: officials. And officials are needed now more than ever. Go to mhsaa.com for more information, because without officials, it's just practice. All right, you ready for some scores?
Yes.
Livonia Stevenson on top of Heartland after 2-0 in Livonia. Trenton with a 4-3 victory over Cranbrook.
You always
nice bounce back for Trenton.
Don't you always say Trenton's going to be Trenton? Don't worry about him.
How about OLSM with a 5-2 victory over a very good Brighton team?
That right there, when I saw him hand you that paper, that was the first thing my eyes caught.
The Cougars, Grand Rapids CC with a 4-2 victory over Grand Rapids Christian. And in, as the French like to call it, Mike, prolongation.
All right.
Grosse Pointe South with a 4-3 victory over UAD Jesuit. Two good teams. I'm going to be intrigued to see where the season goes for both of them, the Blue Devils and the Cubbies. In the meantime, draw stays in the Catholic Central Zone. 6:36 left in this game. A lot of time left, Mike.
Yep. A lot of time, I like what CC's doing. They're getting back, forwards are back, they're getting the puck out of their zone. But I tell you what, Brother Rice is giving them everything they can handle. They are in this zone nonstop. And here's that top line
There's
again.
Rosen with an opportunity, Naranjo just stood his ground.
Hey,
not a lot of room to shoot at. Naranjo played that well.
We keep beating this line. But I'm telling you what, there's not many lines in the state. I don't think they have a shift this game without a shot on net. And that's incredible to say.
Well, I'm going to say it again. With no disrespect to anybody, I think it's the best line in the state.
And I think they're proving it. They're stepping up on the road against a good opponent in a big game. They're showing it.
Rice trying to get it out. Boy, big turnover there, and having to be careful. Braden Ingram. Ingram's had himself a night. Puck kept in. Cassidy with that long reach. We've used that a few times. Inflicting a hit down there. Absorbing the hit and getting the puck out of the Shamrocks. Coming back the other way. 2-on-3. Rice needs a change. Ingram had to be careful there. Kind of a change of pace shot, and he's going to freeze it so Rice can get that change.
In my head, I was screaming deep, deep. But then I saw it was 14, and Urbane can shoot the puck, and he must trust that shot. He did get it on net. I am noticing a lot of CC shots going wide, and that is an ode, a compliment to Mr. Ingram, who is just playing one heck of a game.
Draw won by the Shamrocks, but puck lost at the line. Now an opportunity for Rice the other way. Nice to see Valaire back out there. He was banged up his last shift, but he's back out there. He's been a battler all night. Valaire gives it up, tries to get it in the high slot area, taken away by the Shamrocks. Spiegel gets it down. Just missed out front was Devish. Boy, another step, and Devish is all by himself in front of Ingram. Devish spins, fires, puck goes high, and deflected into the corner. Good work here by this Shamrock line. They had the cycle going for a while, now send it back the other way.
They've been all over it in their zone this entire game. They have fresh legs, and they are working it down low. They're all three are big bodies.
On the puck there, and they're going to get wholesale changes across the board with 4:45 to go in this third period. Shamrocks up 4-2. Heck of a hockey game here tonight. What else would you expect when Brother Rice and CC get together? Now a chance. West scores!
Oh, look, everyone's going to talk about this goal and the move he makes at the blue line to get in. I'm going to talk about sticking with the play and scoring on your own rebound. What a play. Is this kid having a game here? He's showing, hey, guys up there, you're talking about their top line. What about me? Watch this move, inside out. Whoop! I've got it. Again, of course, Ingram's going to make this save, Sean, but watch this determination, not giving up on the play, over the pad. Landon West, great game.
That is a huge one. The lead is 3 for the Shamrocks with 4:25 to go in this third period. On it again is West behind his own net. Banks it off the boards and out. Boy, Mike, I'm going to put you on the spot right now. I hope you're ready.
I'm ready.
Good luck with the 3 stars here tonight.
Well, you know,
I have a pretty strong feeling on 2 of them. How's that?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, the third one could go any way, but we still have 4 minutes left here. Anything can change.
I just want your brain to start percolating, okay? 3:50 to go. High and off the glass with a 3-goal lead. Catholic Central has no problem sending that the length of the ice for the icing. Do you have a big project? Alta Rents has you covered with the most diverse rental fleet in all of Michigan. Alta Equipment Company also services all of the biggest makes and models in construction. Technicians are also available 24/7. Give them a call. 844-GO-TO-ALTA. That's 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Catholic Central packing it in now. You can see, Mike, 4 guys in deep. They got a 3-goal lead, and they just want to make this last 3:35 go away. In behind his own net, Hamilton. Hamilton off the boards. Odd man rush, 2-on-1 coming the other way. Ivesel's shot eaten up there by Ingram. Well, young number 19, Sebastiano Iversel, has had his opportunities tonight, Mike, and he's making it happen with that speed.
Absolutely. Speed, we've said it before, speed makes everyone look slow. It was a nice play at the blue line that I'm going to give credit all the way back to Charlie Hamilton for getting that puck out. But another great save by Ingram. Looked like he was going for a little pad pass there. But hey, puck's on net.
Well, here come the Warriors. You know they are not going to go quietly into the night. Cassidy throws it in deep. He's got a beautiful helper tonight. Throwing it back out in front. Cassidy with that long reach. Plays it back to the line. Thrown back in deep by Ramos. Now it's Rosa on it. Rosa loses it for the moment. And now coming back the other way is Rosa with a quick shot. Naranjo had to be safe.
Hey, you've just got to be aware when these guys are on the ice, and when you hit that red line, the puck's got to get deep. If they're going to earn it, make him earn it on 200 feet. But you got to be aware when he's on the ice. Again, another shot on net. I have a feeling with the timeout, we're going to see a lot of those guys in the last 2:48.
Face off deep in the Shamrock zone, controlled by the Shamrocks. Getting it to the line, but not out. Big battle right in front of our broadcast vantage point, and finally out. They've got numbers again going the other way. Coming in, Urbane. No problem there for Ingram, taking that angle away and giving him nothing to shoot at. Andrew Urbane does have a goal tonight, however.
Absolutely, he can shoot the puck, and that's what he did. I have a feeling he might not have caught Wantuck out of his eye. Hitting the late guy would have been nice there, but again, we're not going to complain about pucks on net.
Draw controlled by the Shamrocks. 2:25 to go. Good cross crease pass there. Goal! Boy, the rebound popped out, Mike, and then it popped right back to Galda, and I think it was Galda that buried that.
But again, shocker here, Sean. Shocker. Ingram made that first save, and it took a rebound over his pad to get it. So, pretty goal, nice goal, patience. But look at the first save on the one-timer, and now he's just left out to dry. Again, the defensemen were there, but didn't get a piece of the stick or anything. Galda had a clean shot. A goal scorer is going to score from there.
Shamrocks have opened it up. 6-2 now. I'm going to tell you something. If people aren't aware of number one, Braden Ingram yet, you've been warned. That kid has been outstanding tonight, Mike.
Absolutely. I mean, it's 6-2, but how many
Another
great saves did
opportunity
he make?
swept away out in front. And right on his doorstep, Mike. Right on his doorstep. This kid.
Breakaways.
Other Rice trying to get something going. Here's Cassidy. Cassidy drops it for Marone. Marone still on it. Marone on it. Takes a hit. Takes another hit. To the line, but not out. To Rosa with a rifle. Just a wide. Buck goes all the way the length of the ice, and Brother Rice is going to have to start over there. There's Iversel's speed, making life miserable back there. Still on it are the Shamrocks. They've worked hard all night, this Shamrock squad. 1:20 remaining. Here's Marone. Let's see if Marone can get into another gear. Marone out in front for Cassidy. Oh, that was dangerous just out in front. Now it's Iversel. Iversel, one-on-one, tries to go outside, just throws it towards the net. Ingram, no problem there with 1:07 remaining.
End of your shift, let's do that. If we had all the replays in the world, I'd love to see that last replay, because as Marone was coming down using speed, he got around the defenseman, and I believe it was number 9, Dell, that got back to stop that rush.
1:07 left in this one. Draw one by the Shamrocks. They're content to just throw it in deep. Crampton down there throws it to the near side corner. Along the boards, in our blind spot, at least I'm being honest with you. I'm not going to pretend to know where it is because I couldn't see it. Now I can see it. But if I keep talking in broadcast voice, maybe you can fool people, Mike,
Absolutely.
right?
They're following the game. They know what's going on. The cameras probably got it for them. Live, we can't see it.
in the neutral zone, controlled by the Shamrocks. 25 seconds left. Shamrocks content to just dump it in deep and get one more change. Nabel heads off, fresh troops for the Shamrocks. Both of these teams are going to be tough for anybody to beat all year long, but tonight, Mike, make no mistake about it, it's the Shamrocks from Catholic Central that were the better team and come away with a 6-2 victory.
Absolutely. It's taking nothing away from the Brother Rice effort. They did a good job. That top line forced CC to be tough in their own zone all game, all the way up to the end. They've got goaltenders that are keeping it in there as we hear the celebration going on down at one end.
Do you see who in the middle of that shot? Look at John Kidd.
John Kidd, the man.
John
He's
Kidd
everywhere.
Always with that camera. He does the work of 78 men. I've said it for years.
I thought he was right behind me, and I look up, and there he is right there.
He did a magic trick. Alakazam, Alakazoo, something like that. He did a magic trick.
All right, Sean, you gave me a job.
Yep, you ready for the 3 stars, Mike Iveso?
I think I am. I mean, we have our two obvious ones up at top. I could have picked from a slew of players out there, but I heard number 11, Ryan Wantuck's name a lot. He did some dirty work down low, created a lot of chances. That's going to be my 3rd star. We're going to jump up to the 2nd star. This may shock a few, Landon West. And why does that shock a few? Because the number 1 star in my mind is the losing goalie here in Ingram. This kid played out of his mind. He should be proud of himself. He should be sitting at the head of the table as they carve that turkey tomorrow for how good he played.
I agree with you, Mike. When a goaltender gives up 6 goals, maybe people are apt to say, huh? All I will say is if you've been with us tonight, Mike, that could have been 10, 11 goals. I mean, he was that good tonight, so I'm not going to argue too much about that. Hey, listen, overall, as you see, one of the best things in sports, not only the players going out there, but the coaches going out there, shaking hands with the officials as well. All in all, an outstanding night for hockey. Mike and I don't know if you guys know this is our favorite sport, and he and I have been watching hockey games for many, many years. This is the kind of stuff, Mike, that people like us who love the game, you'll love to see things like this.
Absolutely. The first period a little bit choppy. The next 2 periods, great hockey. Love to see it. We'll watch that any day. The crowd was awesome. We hear CC singing their victory song in the background right here. If this doesn't give you goosebumps, everything else about tonight should. And you know what? Great hockey. What do you expect from this rivalry, right?
Some of the best players in the state and 2 teams that, hey, listen, still a work in progress for both of these teams. But I have a feeling when all is said and done, they're both going to be making a lot of noise in their respective divisions. Of course, Catholic Central in Division 1 and Brother Rice in Division 2. The final score tonight here from USA Hockey Arena, Catholic Central comes away with a 6-2 victory. Lots of thanks. Our crew out here, thank you so much. So many guys behind the scenes making things happen. Thank you all. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. My friend, you and I are going to be busy all day tomorrow cooking.
Starting early, it's going to be. And if I can, there's a special guy out there watching this game all the way from Las Vegas. State champs is going all the way out to Las Vegas. I want to say Uncle Ray, Aunt Sharon, have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for turning in and watching.
Uncle Ray, thank you very much. And most importantly, thanks to all of you out there. We really appreciate you checking us out. Stay tuned. We are going to have some more games coming up all year long on the State Champs Network. I can see John Watson over there, and if he doesn't want me to tease our next broadcast, he can wave his arms and yell, "No, I can." December 14th, we are going to be down in Trenton. How about this? Riverview Gabriel Richard taking on the Trenton Trojans.
Very intriguing matchup there. We'll have some time to look up some stuff, and we'll be ready for that game. Very interesting game that's going to be, and there's never anything wrong with a home game in Trenton.
For everybody involved, my name is Sean Belegian. Once again, thanking you so very much for inviting us into your computers, your phones, whatever the case may be tonight. and I sincerely hope that each and every one of you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Good night from Plymouth, USA Hockey Arena, where the Shamrocks win 6-2. State Champs Game Time Live, presented by Alta Equipment Company. Alta knows when it comes to getting your job completed on budget and on schedule, uptime matters. Do you have a big project? Give them a call at 844-GO-2-ALTA. Warrior Hockey. Find the right Warrior gear for your high school athlete. Visit www.warrior.com to locate your nearest hockey retailer. And by Lawrence Technological University. You can recruit yourself at ltuathletics.com.